Major update on Destiny Boy's death. His mother is currently under fire as a lot of people are coming for her based on an interview she made explaining how he died, and also based on the voice note that started circulating after his passing. Put in mind, she didn't make this voice note after he died. The voice note had been made and sent to him in the past, and it's only just circulating, and because of this, she is receiving a lot of backlash. Another update we've gotten also is that the police have arrested a suspect in connection to the death of Destiny Boy. Who the suspect is, we are yet to find out. And why he was arrested, yeah, is this Destiny Boy's death a case of homicide, or was it something as a result of sickness? So let's get into the details. But before we go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, after the news of Destiny Boy's passing circulated, his mother granted some sort of interview where she explained that Destiny Boy did not die because of Babalao, nor did he die because of drugs. Now, take it back a little bit. We are not sure if this is some kind of interview by a blogger or this is just the woman setting up her ring light to explain to the world. But basically, she mentioned, because the entire video is in the native language in Yoruba, but according to people translating, she was explaining that Destiny Boy, the rumor surrounding his death is false, and that he did not die based on drugs, or neither did the Babalawo kill him. And she even went on to let us know that Destiny Boy had been managing some form of illness that has to do with seizures, episodes of attacks that may resemble some kind of epilepsy situation. We are not sure what the exact word for the health issue Destiny Boy had, but the mother clarified that this said illness that Destiny Boy was managing started about 2 years ago after his child's dedication, on which we've seen videos of some sort. Remember, at just the age of 20, he got his baby mama pregnant and they have a child together. So the mother is explaining that around that period of time, Destiny Boy developed some kind of illness that started affecting his mental state. She claimed that she was aware of the illness and that they've been trying to manage it over time. And that includes taking him to the hospital and also taking him to see multiple native doctors. And that is what we're understanding that could be the reason why, he sees some of these native doctors. It's also possible that he's from a traditional family where alphas and clerics and native doctors are part of their daily life and daily upbringing. So that was basically all she said, explaining that his death was as a result of sickness. And if the woman, the mother of this boy, is saying that Destiny Boy did not die from drugs and he wasn't murdered, then why is the police arresting the suspect? Because we also got news that the police they've arrested their first suspect, and the case has been taken to the homicide division of police, which when you hear homicide division, you got to know this includes a case of suspected murder. And if the mom is saying, if the mother of the victim, or should we call him a victim? So if the mother of the deceased is saying that her son had an illness and that is what had killed him, then why is the police homicide division picking up this case and locking up people? So who is the suspect they arrested, and why? And how did he, or what role did he play in the death of Destiny Boy? At the time of making this video, we don't know who was picked up, and we don't know why or how they connect to Destiny Boy's death. But we have a theory as it could be one of the native doctors or alphas, citing that the video circulating that Destiny Boy threw up a lot before he passed. Remember, he had the attack and was throwing up blood apparently, and then was taken to one native doctor or one alpha, and the alpha may have mixed some kind of concoction for him, and that is believed to be the concoction he vomited in one video circulating where we saw something like someone had thrown up. We can't show that video here. You would have to go to our Telegram to see it. And we are starting to believe that it could be the native doctor who was presumably with him in his last moment and who may have given him that mix of concussion that he threw up moments before he died. So if that is the case, then maybe the police are trying to check if for some reason that concussion had anything to do with his death. And if it did, then I guess this could go from a sickness case to presumed murder or presumed manslaughter. Just the way we saw in Mohbad. You know how Mohbad case started from breaking a window, having an injury, to everybody killing him. And I'm thinking this is going to be the same case because it's starting to mirror it. But let's look at it independently outside of Mohbad's case, although we will reference it from time to time. Now, after the mother made that video of her explaining how her son passed, people started coming for her on the internet, citing that she wasn't as remorseful. She is not crying hard enough, that she looked too chill and calm for somebody who had just lost a son. You know how we can police people's emotion, especially women, on social media as it pertains to death of a loved one. So she's been washed emotionally and she's been called out for not being more compassionate. And as that video was circulating of her explaining, a video containing a voice note that she was heard laying serious curses on her son, Destiny Boy, began circulating. And this is where a lot of people are like, at this point, maybe she killed him. Maybe she killed her son. According to what people are saying, the voice note claimed that in the voice note, this woman went on and on. Many people are even afraid to translate the voice note because of how bad the curses were. That how would a mother lay such heavy curses at her son? It's unclear when this voice note was sent and where it was sent, but we do know it's the mother and we do know it's referring to Destiny Boy and maybe the father. Most people have interpreted the voice notes to their satisfaction. Some people are saying the mother was bitter and angry because Destiny Boy was not taking care of her, was not giving her money, but was giving the wife and the baby mama and her family side money. And that was why she was laying curses on him. Another angle of the voice note has interpreted it to be that Destiny Boy in the past or leading up to the voice note had tried to kill his mother. That is the mother, citing that Destiny Boy had held a knife to her neck. We don't know if this is figuratively or literally, but she claimed that Destiny Boy tried to kill her to get famous. Because she even mentioned other Fuji artists who became famous without killing their mother. But Destiny Boy held a knife to her neck and tried to kill her. Even at some point, she alluded that it was Destiny Boy and the Destiny Boy's father that tried to take her to go and see a Babalawo along with them. But she refused to go because she suspected they were trying to use her for rituals. And that was the result of her pain and anger in that voice note. She believes that Destiny Boy tried to kill her and wanted to use her for some sort of ritual to boost his fame. And that was why she laid all those curses on him. Some people say the curses were for his father, not exactly for Destiny Boy. But many other internet users have confirmed that she was most likely referring to Destiny Boy and all those curses were for the son. Not just for the fact that, yes, she did allude that Destiny Boy was not taking care of her or the parents, citing where they lived, and also being jealous of the fact that Destiny Boy is taking care of his wife, baby mama, and the family and neglecting her. Also mentioning that, you know, he tried to kill her. So these are all the things that led her to make that video and lay those heavy curses on her son, which a lot of people are saying that it's probably what is taking effect, that she most likely laid the curse on the son probably before the attack started, but I don't know, that would have been 3 years ago. But they believe that is the curse of the mother that led to the death of the son. Although many people have also sided with her, saying that rather than come for the woman for laying curses on the son, find out what the son did. The woman would not just lay curses on her son. And I think that is where people started pointing out that she mentioned the guy held a knife to her neck. If that is figuratively, it's symbolism for that the boy tried to kill her and use her for rituals. Not for money per se, but for fame. Because we know, and we've seen the post that he made years ago, where he mentioned that he must get famous by all means or he was going to die young. So this is a boy that we already know was fame hungry at a very young age. Despite having over multiple million followers across all platforms. But for some reason, he seemed like he wanted, I guess he wanted to trend and be more relevant as at the time. But maybe that could be it. I guess having 1 million followers is really not enough to be considered famous, because some people seem to want more. On another note, there is a video that is quite troubling circulating, and you will check our Telegram for it, where we see Destiny Boy's tooth being extracted while he's in the mortuary. They were trying to take off his gold tooth. We don't know if this is a call from the family, but I believe it is, because they're the only ones who can authorize such invasive procedure on a deceased loved one. I guess they want to pawn it and make money out of it. So 2 of his gold teeth has been filmed being extracted. Now, I don't know who is filming this boy. Wow. I know this is good business for us over here as bloggers. We want to see these videos, but at the same time, you got to question the people this boy have around him. For a truly loving family who cared for their loved one, all the videos and footages we are seeing of his body, of him throwing up, of his tooth being extracted, of him being laid naked in the mortuary bed, we would not be seeing it. God forbid I lose a loved one. I'm not filming that for the whole world to see. That is not happening. You're not going to see that. Or God forbid it happens to me. I would hope none of my siblings be filming me and being put out there. What the hell? Like, don't film that. That is so disrespectful, so out of order. This is just the worst. I understand as a celebrity boy, because we saw the same thing with Mohbad, even up to him being exhumed, being in a coffin, being bent. It's just unfortunate that these famous people who are not even that famous, to be fair with you, I hate to say it, when Mohbad case happened, I had not known of him until we heard of his passing, even though I've heard of his songs and I've heard and seen him on the blogs, but I did not know him as a household name until his passing. It's the same way I didn't know about this boy. I may have seen his videos here and there, but it never clicked to me that this is an artist. I thought this was just a regular boy fanning Davido or Wanda Cole. Come to see now that he's a celebrity. So to see these young celebrities, to some people, get their privacy invaded in death is troubling. But I must admit, it's good business for bloggers. At the same time, if you're a loved one to somebody who passes, don't do that. Don't be filming them in the morgue. Don't be filming them having their tooth removed. Don't be filming them throwing up in the car. It's so disrespectful. But it's good business for us, unfortunately. It's good business for bloggers. At the same time, it's not nice. I feel that the fact that we have to see his tooth being removed in the morgue, I don't know why a mortuary will even allow that to be filmed. I don't know why. Now, another reason why people are also comparing this to Mohbad's case, because it's almost having the same thing. Mohbad was a celebrity of some sort to a demographic of people, and he had a baby and a baby mama. The same thing with this Destiny boy. It seems to be now him and the alphas, his parents, and the baby mama. Because one thing that people are pointing out was that the moment the father heard of his news that his son had passed, he broke down. We've seen the video of him breaking down. However, moments later, we hear the father complaining that they've taken the son's SUV, that his son's car has been stolen, that the driver has stolen the car because the driver was not paid his salary last month, that people should help find the driver and get the car. And that is where people are like, oh wow, just barely 12 hours of your son passing, you are worried about his car? This reminds me of Mohbad's case too, when barely 12 hours after his passing, they are digging a grave in his father's compound, and then we heard a video of one of Mohbad's relatives, an elderly man, tell one of the boys that, say, Wumi, Mohbad's wife, is coming with the car. When she comes, I don't know if you guys remember this, when she comes, collect the key from her and seize the car. It's so similar. Why is this history repeating itself? And it's happening here again with Destiny Boy's father. Barely 24 hours, barely 12 hours of hearing of his son's death, after crying and weeping, you are now going on a video telling people to find the car. Oh my God. I don't know what this is going to be. I hope this doesn't go into a whirlwind of chaos. I already see that this has the foundation of what will be troubling. Now the wife, the baby mama of the boy, and the child will have to start fighting for whatever is left of his property to take care of the child. The mother also will want to fight for her own part of it. I'm sure the gold tooth being extracted is either from the wife or either from the parents. But I don't think the woman is a wife. I think she's a baby mama. I don't remember a wedding happening. I remember they said he engaged her with a diamond ring. So if she's not a wife, then she maybe may not have much say. So I'm guessing it's the family taking the gold tooth. And I'm wondering what else they will take. I don't know if this boy had properties. I don't know. Mohbad didn't have, Mohbad had land and some stuff, but I don't think he had a house per se. So I don't know what the situation is going to be. People are predicting this is going to be another Mohbad 2.0, given that somebody has been arrested. We don't know if an autopsy is going to be done. I thought he was Muslim, so I was expecting that he would be buried right away. I'm not certain. There's a chance that could be the case, but I'm also thinking there would be some kind of autopsy, given that the homicide division is involved. So they will check to find out what that substance he threw up was and what was his direct cause of death. Many people too have also pointed out that being a young upcoming celebrity could have played an effect on him. And I think that's could be the case. These boys started off and started getting attention at a very young age. When you go to see his old videos, that is a little boy. He's 22, and I keep forgetting that this is a child basically. And I think he got so addicted to the fame. He got so used to it. In his community, he was a big name. He was a big shot. People know him. Even big people who are bigger than him know him to be a celebrity. So, and I think when you get a taste of fame, probably attention, fortune, you have all these celebrities following you and the co-chiefs and obas, you have Davido, people know you. And over time, you stop trending despite all this fame. It becomes intoxicating. And I think maybe that was why he really wanted to, do as much as he can to remain relevant. But if in the case that indeed a lot of his visit to the Babalawo, because the videos we've seen with him, with these alphas and these native doctors, looks more than just him trying to, fix some kind of seizure and attack. It's looking like he was doing more than that. It's looking like he had this worship on these idols. And if that is his line of religion, then I guess so be it. We don't have to judge. However, if one of his affairs or religious leader is being arrested, then I guess we will judge, because now we need to know what they gave him. If for some reason it's found out that it's a substance given to him that killed him, then this is going to be a lot. This is going to be a lot. I also forget to mention that part of the things people are saying against his mother was that she may have been paid by these alphas to keep silent. And that's why she's going out saying, oh, my son was sick, my son was sick, my son was sick, my son was not feeling fine, my son was sick. This is also giving Mohbad, if you ask me. Because when Mohbad passed and the first interview the father was granted, he did the same thing. He was like, he's dead now. Yeah, he was not feeling fine. Yeah, let's just bury him. It's just dead. I saw him the other day. I think he was sick. Let's just bury him. And now, now the man still hasn't buried the son. Now he has milked it for all the fame in the world. He has released multiple platinum albums. He has said, taking everyone to court. Both the people he said, oh, Naira Marley didn't do it, Sam Larry didn't do it, no, nobody did it, they're innocent. Those people, he has gone back on his words, he has locked them up, he has dragged them, there's nobody he has not taken to court, he has asked for DNA, he has asked for Wunmi to be locked up, he has done all the live, he has gone on TikTok, he has a TikTok page, he's on YouTube. I just hope this doesn't turn out to be the case. Because now the mom is all, he was sick. By the time she starts getting the press and the attention, and she starts most likely seeing the money that will be coming in, and the gifts and the support, God, please, this shouldn't be Mohbad 2.0. May the good Lord have mercy. I'm not even going to worry for her because the voice note of her being materialistic was old, but it seems it's in her DNA to be materialistic. So I can imagine her fighting for some properties from her son. The father, definitely, I'm sure this man is going to be out here looking for who took the car. I don't know if that is a genuine thing to worry about, but I feel that could be. I'm not going to lie to you. When you look at it in a way, if I lost my son and suddenly the car is being stolen, I would want to protect the property somehow, some way. That is not going to look good. I know. Shit, it's not going to look good, but it's what you would have to do. But I don't think it's something you want to do publicly, given how we, the blogs, spin things. I can admit we'll spin things for content, so I wouldn't want to do that, but I understand that that has to be done. That has to be done because that is what would happen. The moment the person dies, everybody wants to steal as much as they can from him. So if you're a loved one, you want to protect that for a moment, at least. Lock the house, lock the doors, lock the cars, and let's focus on the situation outside of his properties. But I think that is why the man is doing it. But however, people are saying that this could be mobile 2.0. The moment it starts to go left is when we see that the mother and the father are not united, which is what it's looking like. And we also see that they are also not united with the baby mama and the baby mama's family. The moment we start seeing backlash to and fro, because we've not even heard from the baby mama and their family. We've not heard majorly from them. But the moment we start seeing it, we've heard from Destiny Boy's sister, though we've heard from her. She has been crying all over the internet. It's really unfortunate. She's pained. But, you know, the moment they start going back and forth to the baby mama's family and we start seeing that tension, I guess then we can now conclude that this would be the case of the Mohbad. But for now, let's see where this goes. We just stopped at gold tooth being extracted at the morgue. We've not heard of burial plans, although there's a video circulating that that's him being buried, but I'm not sure. You know, TikTok can do a lot of these things. We are also waiting for the baby mama side to see what they have to say. And we're also waiting to hear from the police to see who they actually arrested and why. I guess that's just what it's going to be. For now, many people are just having opinions, and we will wait till these opinions turn into facts. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification button so whenever there is a new video or an update, you'll be the first to get notified.